That looks good. Make sure I got this look on. Yep. All right. Hi, welcome back to Celebrating Culture. We're here today in Mound. Somebody start over. Yes. Hi, welcome back to Celebrating Culture. We're here today in Mound, Louisiana, and I'm with Mayor Charles Finlayson. Start over. Rush.
Okay.
Hi, welcome back to Celebrating Culture. We're here today in Mound, Louisiana, and I'm with Mayor Charles Finlayson. I don't know why I have a hard time with your name.
We'll do it.
All right. Welcome back to Celebrating Culture. We're here today in Mound, Louisiana, and I'm with the Mayor of Tallulah, Charles Finlayson. God, why am I having I'm with Mayor Charles Finlayson. He'll edit that.
All right.
Okay. Mayor, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Charles.
Now, Mayor, we share something. Our ancestors are both from Tallulah, Sicily.
Tallulah, Sicily. Yes, my mother's father and mother, both the families came from Tallulah.
And we're both mayors, too.
Yeah, we're both mayors. Yeah.
Now, you know, one of the things is the Italian story is from immigrants to laborers to leaders. So
yes.
we've come here and became Americans.
Sure.
But it wasn't always a peaceful, straight line journey.
No. Italians were looked down upon, especially at the end of the 1800s. But they assimilated into society and made their mark. But they did have some trying times, especially in the 1890s.
In Tallulah, there was a major event that happened there.
Yeah, there was a killing over maybe they said a horse or a dog or whatever, and a man came out and shot him, and they shot him, and then several Italians were hung on the courthouse square in Tallulah, and I think that was in the late 1890s.
Yeah, 1899.
Yeah.
And that's where we met, because when they buried him in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and they never got a marker.
Yeah, and the marker was dedicated last year. I attended the event, and it was a good thing. I think the family had closure of the event.
I agree with you that it was a significant event, because if my great grandparents were buried without a marker, I would want to see that there was at least.
And
a
it's
marker.
in the corner of the Vicksburg cemetery, and people can see it from. That's a good thing that people can see it and read it.
And there's some great people there. The family came.
Yeah.
They had an author, somebody that researched it,
Sure.
a scholar that was there to talk about it, a priest was there to bless it.
Sure.
It was really done very well.
There was a lot of Italian people there, and that had a meaning to it.
So we've had a lot of instances, but the great news is that we've ended up being able to succeed in America.
Sure. I mean, my folks came. They probably had just the shirt on their back, and my great-grandfather worked in the sugarcane fields. Then he came to Monroe to learn the grocery trade, and then he came to Tallulah in 1905, and I have never heard of anything that we had any problems in Tallulah after he came.
Same thing. My great-grandfather had a grocery store in Monroe, but it's interesting. I did go to Sheffield this year, and there's a marker there with the names of those 4 people.
It sure is.
It's Sheffield.
And some of my, a sideline to this, my grandfather was Charlie Phillips, and Phillips is not an Italian name, but I was about 20 years old and I found out when they came to America, his father was named Sam Sanfilippo. When he came off the ship, they wrote Sam Phillips, and that's how that family had the name Phillips.
There's a lot of Italians that don't have a vowel at the end of their name.
Sure, yeah. You know? But they wanted to come to America. They didn't get any. Didn't hate any hatred to the guy that's signing them up. They wanted to get a new life.
Like I said, I did enjoy meeting Linda Ott and Sal Sirio, who was a part of the Federation.
Yeah.
He did a great job with helping to research that, so that we could find where those graves were and really give closure. It was really well done.
Closure for the family, and another chapter of America is closed.
And I'm going to add something. We're working on right now building a monument in South Louisiana to the Sicilian sugarcane harvesters.
Okay.
Because those were our ancestors. They came here, they picked cotton, worked in mines, cut sugarcane.
My grandmother's father, that's what he did. He carried water to the people in the sugarcane fields.
We're going to build a monument because in the end, it worked out really well for us.
Sure.
All right. Charles, thank you.
Thank you
And
so much.
And it was a pleasure. I met you there, so our friendship was fostered from that event.
There
which
you
is
go.
good.
So you never know where things will happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Celebrating Culture.
All right.
I like that.
Yeah, you'll never know who you'll meet.